This is hilarious. I mean, if I was the guy that took this phone call, I mean, okay, never mind. I'm getting way too ahead of myself. Someone is really asking, what would Donald Trump look like as an animal? I mean, look at me. I mean, he wouldn't look like me, but you get the idea. Anyway, yeah. I mean, yeah, he treats this like it's an important question. Like, what would Donald Trump look like if he was in an animal costume? Yeah. First things first, I'm gonna have to make him one. Anyway, roll tape, please. Roll tape.
I figured we'd get this out of the way, right? It's no secret that I'm not a fan of Donald Trump, and this video is not going to really be political commentary for most of it, so I figured we'd get this out of the way right now, and it's going to be super fun in a second here. I promise, okay? Hang in with me here. I don't like Trump, okay? I am what we call in American English a liberal. I give into the whole pronoun things, rainbows, you know, peace, love, whatever. So it's no surprise that I dislike Donald Trump, the stuff he says, he does. How are we not talking about that bus thing still? Now, there will be a minority of people who disagree with me. And I think for the most part, that's okay. You don't have to...
Thanks for the disclaimer. I mean, we needed that. I mean, you saying you don't agree with all his policies and stuff like that, deportation and the whole idea of his healthcare, which, well, I don't see what's going on with the healthcare thing quite yet, but, well, good news is the unemployment rate is getting very low. Anyway, you ask about what would Donald Trump look like as an animal. I don't know. Anyway, keep going. Go on.
That's okay. You don't have to click away. You don't have to agree. If Trump is your way of making the world a more better, loving place, assuming you're not actually racist or something, I'd keep watching, right? Why not? Okay. All of the freaky stuff is out of the way. Now, America may be divided on many things, but if there is one bipartisan issue that I'm sure we all want resolved and we all want solved, furries and non-furries, it's what does Donald Trump's persona look like? He's never released it.
Alright, you brought up some good points. Yeah, it is divided. We are kind of divided, usually about sports and politics and if we should own guns or not. That's part one. Part two, I'm pretty sure some people don't even know what it would look like. Well, on the second point, yeah, I'm not racist either, but there are stigmas against it. And, like, some people don't even know what it would look like, and some people just don't even want to know. I mean, I do want to know, but I don't know.
I sent his administration a message a few days ago. So that's the goal of this video. I'm going to attempt to contact somebody who represents Donald Trump, or works with Donald Trump, or something. So I started by sending his administration an email a few days ago, mostly because I thought the concept of somebody who works for Trump just opening up this message asking about what Donald Trump's persona looks like would be the funniest thing in the world. And I tried to send a message to his campaign first to ask this truly pressing question, but unfortunately for us, I typed up a very official message, you can see here, with no alternative facts or anything in it. And I tried to send it, but the website told me I need to fill in a CAPTCHA that wasn't there. There wasn't an option to fill out a CAPTCHA on the website. There's nothing there. I think the chances of us receiving a proper response at this point is pretty slim. So then I sent a message with the White House contact page, and this was a few days ago. And surprisingly, and very excitingly, nothing happened.
Yeah, I think there's a reason for all of this. They want to recapture to make sure this is just a real person and not a robot emailing Donald Trump, like one of those bot tweets or robot calls or stuff like that. But if I was the guy who had to sift through all these emails, I mean, I'd say that's a prank thing, but I mean, that would make my day, that would make Donald Trump's day. Yeah, we'd be having a good laugh, and then I'd lose my job if I was his secretary having to deal with the emails. Go ahead.
And see what happens. I can only imagine. Oh man, this is so nervous. I haven't done this before. This is not staged, okay? I scripted the first part of this video, but the rest of this hasn't been. Gotta get my phone, file, import. Oh my god.
Whoa!
Jeez, I gotta stop doing that because one of these days I'm gonna break the phone. Okay, it's fine. Also, you know, I got 4,000 subscribers. I figured I'd kick up my game. And I apologize for kicking up my game by doing literally one of the oldest tricks in the book there, the Photoshop export into real life. Okay. Okay, so let's just call it. Oh my god. This video better get a lot of views because this is not worth it. I'm terrified. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing this. Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's one trick I'm not gonna try doing. Anyway, I kind of guess like how you have guts. I mean, you have guts. Well, besides the whole thing of trying to Photoshop my phone into the real world. I mean, like, you directly called the White House just to ask how would Donald Trump look in a fursuit. I mean, personally, I just want to draw it up and call it a day, but I mean, Pokemon even had the Gungoose, who had his hair.
Let's do it.
For quality and training purposes, this call may be monitored but will not be recorded.
Hello?
Yes.
Hey, sorry about that. My name's Avery. I was just calling to ask, I wanted to figure out what Donald Trump's persona looks like, and I was just sort of curious if you could refer me to somebody who could help me with that. What Donald Trump's persona looks like, you know, like I was just curious if you had any reference sheets or anything like that, you know?
Any information about the president will be available on the White House website. If you're requesting something else, you have to submit your request in writing.
So I can do that through an online form, or do I have to, like... Okay.
Submit through the White House website, whitehouse.gov/contact.
Okay, cool. I'll check that out. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god. She was just like, what? What's a persona? What? Okay, guys. It's a dud. I'm really sorry. I thought I could do it, but it looks like he hasn't released his persona yet, so I don't know. Do we get a change.org petition? Do we just tweet him until... Oh, man. So I sent a message. I sent it in writing. He hasn't responded. If he does respond, I'll obviously make an update video, but I feel like that's rather slim considering the fact North Korea just tested out their bombs. I feel like the persona thing is probably going to be low priority. I can only assume his persona looks like some sort of really old, wrinkly rat with a wave of blonde hair. That's my best guess there. Or maybe just an orange...
That's not...
As
Fur.
Waffle pointed out. That was great. That was fun to do. If you guys would like to see more videos where I try to contact a famous person and ask them about their persona, I would be happy to make more. That's it for now. Oh my gosh.
Okay. Yeah, she was pretty nice about it, but she didn't give you a link or nothing like that. I mean, this is hilarious. She's just thinking like, oh, this is a weirdo that's prank calling me at this ungodly hour of whatever time it is in DC, but I mean, after I put the phone down, I'd be pretty much saying, wow, that pretty much made my day in all the most hilarious ways. Donald Trump, listen to this. I'm fired? Oh.